Yeah, they don't seem to be dying. Alright. That'll work, I guess. Alright, add everyone. Yeah, they don't seem to be dying. Alright. Add everyone. Danganronpa. Yup, Danganronpa. We doing it. We doing it. I just hit myself in the face with my headphone cords. Always a good way to start a stream. That's how you know things are going right. That's still a little loud.
Danganronpa.
Boop, 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 boop. Aw, poor Sakura. She did. Alright, where are we at? We're at Chapter 4, End, correct? Chapter 4, End. Boo boo. Yeah, that's right. We're halfway through the game.
Ikusaba.
What?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Oh, shit. Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. "100-mile dash, pain of a junk food junkie." In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. So let's begin with the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never just got straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Geez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the Mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the Mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid the world of them.
Huh?
Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Yeah, that's uncommon for Toko, I guess. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
And if you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us up against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're gonna begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Alright! Now the best part of the game. The part where I click on every single object in the fucking world. Behold! Objects! There should be a 5th floor now, right? How many floors does this school have? Oh my god, I thought the knife came back, but I'm drunk. I'm wrong. It did not. We're not even gonna, like, bother reading most of this. I'm sure some of it says some stuff, but most of it just probably says nothing. I think as we get through the game, less things will become clickable in general. Because less things will become relevant to cases that are coming up. So at the very least, we're not going to have to click on as much. And also, as we go through, I mean, I'm learning what to click on. So we can at least move through the rooms quicker. I don't think there's much in the bathroom. Alter Ego isn't here anymore. Hey, there we go. We did pretty good on our last case. I wonder if we can get to maybe 100 coins this time. You know, for like big rooms like this, I wonder if it's faster to try and fast travel out of the map. Check in with the swimsuit. The swimsuit's still hanging there, despite everything. Seeing it makes my heart beat a little faster. That feeling is eternal. Alright, he's got this weird fucking thing with that swimsuit. The Lovely Ladies of Earth, August edition. In this issue, next-gen lotion play. Uncover the darker side of lotion. Well... Is this everything in this room? Yeah, it is. Look at that. Will it let me in the ladies' restroom yet? Nope. Ah, we're moving so fast and efficient at clicking on everything. Hey, there we go. Should be everything, right? Just this camera left? Just this camera left. And that should be this entire area, right? I don't see anyone either. Is that everything in this room? Should be. It was. Perfect. Let's see. Unless I can individually click on objects in the... It's not gonna let me in this room, right? Nope. It sounds like there's nothing stopping him from going in there, he just doesn't want to. Although I did think it was once locked. Let's see, AV room, store... Did we miss the... I guess we didn't. What's gonna be real disappointing is if this is a colossal waste of time and we don't get any free time. Entrance hallway. Looks like Hero didn't even check this time. The mailbox. The handbooks of all the students who have died have been placed in here. Let's see. Oh, really? Nothing in here? Okay. Boys' bathroom? Alright. We're almost done with the first floor. We're actually making pretty good time. Wait, what does that say? Inside the display case are trophies and other items. Honestly, I'm getting kind of bored looking at it. Damn! Put those fucking students on blast. Oh, your achievements are boring me. I've survived multiple murders. Swimming pool. They use a way heavier gun on the gym rooms than they do anything else, and I don't know why. Considering everyone's just allowed to walk into the bath whenever. Oh, we can't even interact with that camera, I guess. Huh. Interesting. Or that monitor. We found Robo-Justice stuffed in this locker last time. I don't think I have any evidence to support. Actually, that was definitely faster, because we didn't have to... God, why is my throat so dry? We didn't have to set through the pop-up book animations. So yeah, it's definitely faster to map out of, like, areas like that. Just one door? Just one door. Okay. Nope. Didn't know if he had anything else to say about that. I don't remember if I checked this monitor. Okay. That worked well. Alright. Let's see. There should be 2 more classrooms, 1 more classroom. And then we're done with this floor. Again, we're making pretty good progress through this. Yep. Alright, floor 2, done. Alright, right off the bat we got 2 claws. Yo, Gamer Fan, welcome! We're making some damn good progress right now on our clicking on every single thing in the entire building. We clicked real good. We're already on floor 3. Yo, woohoo, Brokeback, welcome! Haven't seen you in a while. How goes Maple Story? I gotta pull up a map for this floor. I know a lot less about this floor than most. Oh, God! Everything's back to normal. Just like with Sayaka and Taka, Monokuma's responsible, I'm sure. No, fucking Sakura cleaned her own corpse up. You know, it's going pretty good. pretty good. We finished the Sakura trial last time. And, yo, holy shit, everyone's coming in within, like, a minute of each other. Welcome, Pache. Oh, Pache. This happened since you were gone, too. Sakura killed herself. So, everyone you didn't like is dead now. Is it the table and the... What is the other thing we're supposed to be clicking on? Oh, it's just the table. I can't believe the game let me click on the table. Yeah, Sakura was great. She'll be missed. Unless you're a heartless monster like Pache. And we've made really good progress on clicking on everything, so we'll be able to get back to the story soon enough. God, there is so much going on in this room that I just do not remember. And if we get free time, I'm gonna dump it all into romancing Toko at this point, because that's where we've gotten to at this game. Just pestering the crazy girl. You know, the real despair is that as we murder each other, they never replenish our supplies inside of this building, so we run out of things to do. This trial has a different... Oh, yeah, I think I've heard about it. It's if you call Kyoko on her bullshit, she gets murdered, but that's not what you're supposed to do to get the good ending. Is that right? I think that's what I've heard. My one worry about that is that... Oh, but I think you can save in the middle of the trial, can't you? Because I was going to say, the problem is the class trials take, like, an hour to do. So I'd hate to have to redo it, but if I can save right before there, then it would be worth it, I guess. Just to see. Okay. We cannot get into this room, I believe, right? Yeah, there's a lot of rooms we can't get into on this floor. There's never a oh god, what happened there? There's never a reason to look at any of these rooms, so I know them a lot left. After doing it, it'll ask you if you want to go back to the decision. Oh, okay. Just pick the wrong choice and you can see the scene, but the game forces you back to the trial. You have to pick the... Alright. The game very rarely gives you decisions. I think the only one I really remember was it was when it asks if we wanted to tell Kyoko about Sakura. And that decision really pissed me off, because I hit yes like 5 times, and every time he's like, you know what, maybe we shouldn't. And I'm like, are you really giving me a Pokemon choice right now? What's even the fucking point of it? Alrighty. Did I click this camera? What is this on the wall? E10 equals cosine... I don't know what 0 with a dash is. I'm not good at math. Plus I sine 0 with a dash. I'm sure that's some equation I should probably know, but don't. theta. Oh. Yeah, they do like to throw in Greek letters, don't they? Everything's back to normal. Just like with Sayaka and Taka, Monokuma's responsible, I'm sure. You should probably thank him for that, for sweeping the fucking poison off the ground. You know what gets me about this fucking class trial? Is that Byakuya admitted to having walked in there and there just being poison on the ground, and he's like, oh, I just left it. There weren't footprints there before, though, let me tell you that. Byakuya, you're a silly. So I wonder if the reason there's flowers on the desk is meant to symbolize that the teachers are dead. I feel like that's probably the intention. Are those just pictures of real people on that wall? What's the equation again? It's e to the 10th equals, like, cosine theta something I sine theta. I don't know. I'll go look at it again, I guess. It was not E equals MC squared. Nope. This is the music room. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it looks like... Oh no, it looks like it's E to the I theta equals cosine theta plus I sine theta. Because that's E and then I theta right there. So there's the equation. And with that, we are done with whatever floor we're on right now. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Euler's theorem? Oh, I have heard of Euler. It's a recipe for cake. I think I've heard of his theorem, too. I think they address it in, they talk about it in Owari Monogatari. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. Nighttime secrets, no. More. He's so dirty. Geometry Euler's rotation theory states that the three-dimensional space, any displacement of a rigid body such that a point that the rigid body remains fixed is equivalent to a single rotation about some axis that runs through the fixed point. It also means the composition of two rotations is also a rotation. Okay. And on this wall is just the word a violin. To be honest though, I think this might be Japanese class. So I think it's less dumb than you think it is, than you might think it is. Oh my god! I was looking at chat and then I just turned and saw Toko standing there. You talking yet, girl? Huh? She doesn't want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? What is it, girl? Did Timmy fall in the well? I think she's almost just a little more, and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looked so sad, I guess she gave up. Aw, poor Toko. I just want to hug her. Aha! Catch me if you can, says Makoto. Wait up, I'm gonna punish you. Gross, says, I think, Kyoko. And that one just says despair. That one just says despair. The implications of that blackboard are that the mastermind runs around drawing on all of these boards right before a class, just right before we open the new doors. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. I'm getting worse at her accent as this game goes on. Oh my god! It's the classroom from Kakegarashi. What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, and possibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you, after all. You've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying? It's the smell of death. Their flesh and fat and blood. There's no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced the smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. It's interesting that the bloodstains on the wall are red. That's being a little inconsistent there. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have... What? My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened. No, it's quite the opposite. The opposite? Yep, let me give you an itty-bitty, eegy-squeaky little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What? How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs and those mean old RPGs. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day. So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? What is the meaning? This is one of those monitors Monokuma appears on. Seems pretty useless when he's not on it. Actually, no, it's totally useless no matter what. You know, now that I read that, is he wrong? Do we have to look at Monokuma when he's just speaking over a loudspeaker? There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were here? You know, they don't do that anymore. They don't do that anymore. I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. Like the 1920s, maybe. I wish I could say I don't believe it. There's blood all over the place, but it's red for some reason. What kind of freak bleeds red? I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the bloodstains are dry. Everyone knows blood turns red when it dries. Oh shit, I didn't actually expect that. And their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. I can't believe they confirmed that. Eye for an eye. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? That is a good question. How many cameras does this place have? You gotta give the game credit for acknowledging that, at least. Alright. Let's see, we have a garden, a dojo. Oh, we got a dojo right after Sakura died. That sucks. And a biology room with just the word raw written on it. What appears to be a red, white spray paint. It's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says bio lab. It actually just says bio, but a bio lab that we're forbidden from seeing into. Kind of sounds like something out of an old, cheesy horror movie. See, secretly, the mastermind is producing a clone army. War? I guess it could be war if they wrote from, like, down to up, but who writes from down to up? Like in Japan, it's acceptable to write from top to bottom, but I'm pretty sure it's not acceptable to write from bottom to top. That's just weird in every country I know of. You do? Okay, well, you know what? I hadn't considered that. Maybe GamerFan wrote it. Red rum. Oh, fair enough. Red rum. Maybe it was war. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old-school public bathhouses. It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here, too? Are these real trees? Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom.
Hey.
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
Indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? Oh, that explains why she likes the cherry blossom bouquet. That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. He wasn't talking about the target. Obviously, he was talking about the Monokuma coin. This is just a suit of armor. Suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Hey, what's going on? What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Mikuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey.
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
So then...
We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like the usual, I didn't understand anything better than before. I mean, she told you a pretty big thing. I'd at least keep my eyes out for it. Alright, this is probably gonna kick us out. We'd made really good time for all of this. We explored all of the floors, got all of the tokens, and it only took about a half hour. Oh shit, Raffalesia. And, okay, I'm just gonna put it out here. The flowers, like these flowers right here, their general shape exists, but at this size, this does not exist in reality. I just wanted to point that out. There's a flower that, like, there's like the Titan flower that's really big, but it's not bigger than, like, palm trees. Or coconut trees, like, over here. Because that's the Rafflesia, and that's the biggest flower. And they are about that size, but everything else is just nonsense. Maybe it was created in the biolab. Wow, what is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real? It's good advice. Watch out! What? That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. There we go. Now we know what it is. It's Monokuma flower. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap, and your flesh is all like, blah, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing, if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak Academy added improvements after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, although they didn't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment. Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of the health society. That is actually a brilliant invention. Not that I know anything about that myself. Sprouting more and more nonsense, Monokumas eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. It's great for body disposal. Oh, another thing I want to point out about the Rafflesia is that it's also called the corpse flower because it smells like dead people. Which means that this room probably stinks like shit. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? Holy shit, we have chickens. This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. It's amazing that he has to ask this now. It seems safe. Seems like normal non-bomb laying chickens. It's a chicken. Doesn't have like a second form, right? It's a chicken. It's really alive, right? There's no mistake. It's a chicken. It really is, right? Like, I can say that for sure. It's a chicken. It's not expected to be fed like humans, is it? It's a chicken. It's not gonna, like, lay a bomb, is it? Oh, God. The fact that we live in a world where this is a thing that he has to ask himself. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them hid here. Alright, I think the fact that there's exactly 5 of them is going to be important. Let's remember that for the next person that inevitably gets murdered. Exactly. 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos. It's a number of power, refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. He never lets me get in a word edgewise. He's also never sane at any point in time. Wait. Makoto is just standing in, like, he's just standing in the flowers. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioner or something? It's for the sprinklers! Sprinklers. Yeah, and it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the setting panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning? I feel like this is also going to be important information. Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone!
Yo.
At first I thought the blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling.
No?
But the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. Helps me relax. And that's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why? Is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? There's just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And then they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore?
The end is nigh.
They'll put their plan for global human extinction into action. Coincidentally, that's the plot of Final Fantasy VII.
Well,
I'm serious. I love that he doesn't say anything. He just leaves. He just leaves. Just to be sure, I should take a look inside that shul shed. Oh man, look at the framing on those like 3 things right there. Like the little clippers, the big clippers, and the sickle. I bet some of this is gonna come into play. This place seems totally disorganized, from a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower parts to farm tools, and leaning against the back wall. Is that a pickaxe? Why is there a pickaxe? So many flower pots, big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers and put in my room. Oh, that'd be cute. Your room is so boring compared to everyone else's room. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually going to take care of this lawn? Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There's so many different kinds to choose from. Crazy diamond. There's something carved in the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. It's, the back of Mondo's jacket. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Shine on, you crazy diamond. I've never heard that song in my life. That's probably the wrong tune. We're done, aren't we? There shouldn't be anything else to look at. This is one of those situations where we walk out of the room and then someone just yells at us loudly. I guess I've seen what there is to up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall, and before long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team. That's thinking positive, Hina. That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we all stop this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Yes. And we shall start with Hina. Hina, what'd you find? I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. They used to be kind of Sakura's job, but anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school.
hey,
My concern is with the biolab that was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss, or tyrant, or...
But
We're not in a horror game, though. Twitch disagrees with you, Hina. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right, too.
You know?
Well, there's a big garden on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, Master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously, you're just gonna take it? Shut up and don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, in a classroom on the 5th floor, something caught my attention. It was this. A knife? Whoa, that thing is huge. It's like Rambo size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in a classroom? How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What do you use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I don't want to leave a knife just lying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it lying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So, what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? I think I was just voted person least likely to stab someone. Which is fair. I am the person least likely to stab someone. Huh? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Then that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. No, it's trust. Are you sure it's trust? I just feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? Did Headmaster just praise me? Hey, good for you. Ugh. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That would I have ever experienced such a dream. I feel strange. So strange. Oh god. Oh god. That's canon. She just started choking in the middle of her orgasm. Really strange. Oh no. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad.
Yeah.
correct.
So,
Whoops.
yeah.
Correct.
So,
What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor? Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, I'm not sure. We absolutely will make it out. No matter what it takes. I don't think there was any reply to that, so it's just him.
No?
Stupidly large plant. Monokuma said that it was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
Serious?
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the other ones that live in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system so much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
Well, don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know? Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is? Hey, come on. You don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. Oh yeah, I forgot you were held back 3 times. It's a really good thing Hero wasn't the one that killed Sakura. But it'll make you happy. I'll answer your dumb question. It's 9. So, what was the question again? Don't worry about it. You just answered it.
You know?
Chicken coop? There were a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right. 5. 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them big and fat, then we can make fried chicken. Oh, a barbecue. Decisions. Oh, how about raw? There's nothing fresher than raw, right? I love eating my meat raw. I'm pretty sure that'd kill you. I don't know about her. The impression I get is she's used to eating her meat raw. You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe?
What?
Huh? What about a pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words said "Crazy and the words "Crazy Diamond" had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond. Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I don't just think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where? Oh, that's it, I remember. It was on Mondo's uniform on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond?
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it. Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Huh? Then what did?
Yo.
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help. How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know. Maybe I can use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles.
Well,
And we can use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
you know?
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. You know what? I'm coming around on Hero. Master praised me. I could live in this dream forever. Maybe we should leave her alone for now.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's settled. We'll let you be in charge of the knife, Makoto. Alright, Byakuya, you're last. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh, fat, and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. I see 2, maybe 3. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself is horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated. Good God, I didn't see it. I feel like I'm a barf just hearing you describe it. But I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So in other
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that was meant by, that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is, the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
In other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
it's all clear.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey,
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless, despair-inducing, but still. How is it not one of us has ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo!
So, now what do we do? Well, starting today, you'll all be under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something. Byakuya, who died and fucking made you leader?
No way.
Jeez, how cocky gonna you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So, what is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh?
Well,
Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right? What about Sakura? Oh, Sakura died and made him leader. Yeah, but he fucking failed to figure that case out. If anything, I should be leader. Or Kyoko. Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like, this is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So...
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean... amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
this is...
You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However...
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Hey,
What are you gonna do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options?
Just
Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you the key to her room, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. Oh shit, your motherboard died? You have like a new one coming, or did you manage to fix it? And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like that...
That's fine.
Fine, I understand. Good, you're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and... You're using an older one? Held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because...
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory. Did you, like, order a new one? Or are you just gonna keep using the old one? If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
However...
The worst school where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh?
Hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do any harm to any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
but...
I think you went too far taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of your breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me. Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus the situation, it's just like before. You'll keep using the old one? Yeah. That sucks. Do you know what the problem was? It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. Yo, thanks for stopping by, gamer fan. Have a good night. I can't stop anyone. What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden? Cause look. It's you! How long have you been standing there? I'm very, very angry! Angry at what? At the thief! Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you there's a thief in your midst. What? My precious! They stole it! You're precious?
Your teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up. I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was all that about? You suspect a leaked capacitor on your VRM? I read that part, right? Ah, fuck it. And he's gone. What the heck was all that about?
So,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? Yeah, clearly someone stole the One Ring from him. It likely has to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Well, his issue is that someone stole something from him, not that someone stole something from someone else. Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do it then? He also doesn't want us breaking down doors anymore.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Uh-oh, we need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow, and about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering around.
well,
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. And maybe, Makoto, remember to lock your fucking door for once. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Oh, that's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. I think the safest place will be in my desk drawer. But anyways, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can. You can invite her to stay in your room. It's very clear you can sleep in someone else's room. He was very clear about that. As I opened my eyes, I'd realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Quick, let's click on every single thing in this entire room. Yeah! I should clean up a little sometime. I should stop being so afraid of my lint roller. Whoops. Nope. I wanted the drawer. And the drawer, along with the toolkit, is that survival knife. I should probably just leave it where it is. Alright, and that's everything in this room, so we can now save the game. And we're done clicking on every object on the planet. Mission accomplished. Kyoko?
Hey.
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared in the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go. I like how she had to ring the doorbell this time, which I think means that he did, in fact, remember to lock his door for once.
Hey.
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. I'm okay, I'm used to it.
Correct.
Indeed.
So then...
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean this has something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
Indeed.
That's right. So I was right. What did you steal?
So...
I stole this. Key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
So...
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
However...
The lock was broken. What?
Correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us?
That's right.
That's right, so we could uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden within. She did that for us? She violated the school regulations to help us? She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I had just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you in the data center in order to...
Correct.
Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then, what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mikuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words...
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
Wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. Make such a strong statement without proof. That's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind? Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
So...
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go find out. Wait, you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention? But we don't actually know if there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us.
Is that right?
But they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey.
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey.
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and if we can exploit it. Wouldn't it be interesting if there was secret microphones in this room? It is entirely possible that there are secret microphones in this room, and that there are secret microphones in the boys' bathroom, because the mastermind revealed last time that they knew about Alter Ego the entire time. And did know about our plans with Alter Ego, so it is entirely possible. I'm actually more surprised that that hasn't been brought up yet. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think about what might happen if we fail,
Why is that?
I don't think you need to worry about it all that much. After all, with minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the Mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought.
I see.
I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the Mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words...
In other words, we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? Yeah, and all that would be lost are the two only smart people in the building. But...
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
Can't help but feel if they both die, then Byakuya is in fact the only one in charge, and everyone's fucking dead. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized. I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us. And with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens.
However...
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it. A death without meaning is unappealing.
Hey.
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it, just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
Indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey.
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone about what I've discovered. Sure, because then there's the chance the Mastermind might find out, right?
Indeed.
Well, there's that too. You mean there's something else?
Well...
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I can't just forget that
so
easily.
Then,
Okay then, shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. Did Makoto lock his door after leaving? Makoto doesn't lock his door while going to sleep. That was also revealed. The night she's talking about, she just walked right into his room and just, like, poked him awake. And he's like, how did you get in? And she's like, oh, do you know you don't lock your door at night? How trusting can you be when everyone is trying to kill each other here? And he's like, oh, God. So the answer's probably not. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine, I know it. And he left everyone a knife everyone clearly knows he has in his room. Yeah, I mean, the thing about Makoto is he's the one that always solves all of these cases, other than Kyoko, but Kyoko manipulates the events of the class trials, so everyone always thinks it's Makoto solving them, even though she also comes to the conclusion. But, so it ends up in a situation where it's like, Makoto is the one that's most likely to solve your murder attempt, but he's also consistently the one who places himself in the easiest positions to get murdered. So if you had to kill someone, obviously Makoto should probably be the one you take out. Because then there's no one left to solve the crime, and you're gonna have the easy... He will give you the least resistance. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of anxiety. And then I get back to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out here, I got a bone to pick with you. Then a few minutes... That's his way to just do this?
Monokuma appears!
I want to know if the Mastermind ever actually sleeps. Well, this is a surprise, you being the one to call me out.
Hey!
Hey, by the way, huh? What were you and Kyoko up to, going to the bathhouse, just the two of you, in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot, steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet, so wet and warm. I bet you guys. Removed to conform with local and international censorship laws. All over her, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I've absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so is this why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse? Bullseye! Or is it maybe because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me. Anyway, you went all the trouble to get me out here. Now what do you want? Well, there's something I wanted to confirm with you. Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a duda fella.
Actually...
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually there is. Seriously? Then what am I?
Existence.
That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what do you really want to ask me? Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What are you
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me! You're not gonna ask something useful, like how to get the best honey, or earth sign breeding tips? This is just crazy. Are all prepubescent teen boys as nutty as you? God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key, and boop, that's it. What was the second thing? It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Whew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. Hey, Monokuma Theater! Didn't expect that.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Chunsoft Company Limited.
Oh, it's pronounced Chunsoft? I always say Chunsoft. Sakura's Revenge, the game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? So buy copies for you and all your friends. Pooh-hoo-hoo. They never made that game. They made a sequel, and a sequel to that sequel, and a spin-off sequel? So clearly the game has sold enough copies to make more games, and they never made Sakura's Revenge. This super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development? Sakura was a Dark Souls character. Sakura might be too cool to be a Dark Souls character. But it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well.
You guys have to recommend it to your friends, too.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m., and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another
That would be sick.
day.
We just light us a bonfire and everyone who died just comes back. My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. You know what, now that you mentioned the knife, I want to check on the knife. It doesn't sound like he opened that drawer. You might be onto something with that knife thing. Damn it, that's how they're gonna frame me for the murder. You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. Huh? I just thought, since a day had passed, it maybe reset? Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll gladly accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says, "Bad girl, I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush." If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If you do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone.
So,
Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning. Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday, and she's not gonna show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Ah, are you looking for Miss Kirigiri? What do you want now?
Hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? Do you know where she is? Well, it's hard to say. Huh? You don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here to try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap?
This is...
I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness, it looks like Monokuma really didn't know. What is your favorite movie? That's what I'm asking. Thank goodness, it looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean...
Hey,
maybe the Mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that?
Hey!
So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri? Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea. And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you. For serious. I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task, even if Monokuma can't seem to locate her?
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how can he not know where she is?
yeah, totally.
So strange. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? That's the original, right? Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Do we get some free time? Whew! Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. Charlin, yeah. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. I was not... I think I preferred the original as well. My favorite movie, and this is going to be a weird choice, assuming we don't count anime, is probably Dodgeball, A True Underdog Story. It's weird how how that became my favorite movie, because it wasn't like something intentional, and it wasn't even like something that's like I go out of my way to watch. It's just like over time I have seen that movie so much and grown such an attachment to it that it's just like when I think favorite movie, it's the only thing that still comes to mind. I should have used the restroom before I start. Oh, we got a lucky! Before I started shoving coins into this machine. Yeah, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory had the weirdest, like, tone. Like, it was too dark in a lot of ways. Not that the original wasn't dark. Actually, the original was super dark, too, now that I think about it. But it was, like, it was quirky dark. And it's, I don't know, it was, like, really stereotypical Tim Burton-y. Which one? Charlie in the Chocolate Factory or Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory was closer to the original, to the book? I never read the book. What the fuck is that? Is that new? That's new. Willy Wonka? Ah. Yeah, I definitely like that one better. I don't like Tim Burton's movies. Like, I used to say I don't like any Tim Burton movies except for Nightmare Before Christmas, but then I realized, like, I found out that Nightmare Before Christmas wasn't even directed by Tim Burton, so now I just say I don't like any Tim Burton movie. There's no... Oh, shit. Yeah, that scene. That one scene is probably darker than anything that happened in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I don't remember if that scene was in Charlie, but But the fact that I don't remember probably speaks volumes. I regret doing this before going to the bathroom. Oh, we got a lucky! Before going to the bathroom. But, Dodgeball: A True Underdog Story is a movie about a group of guys that enter a dodgeball tournament for the money to save their gym. And it's a comedy. I like it. It's Vince Vaughn is in it, I think. God, I hope it's Vince Vaughn and I don't look dumb. I also like Hot Fuzz too, also. Bum, bum. See, this movie talk was a great idea, because we all know I can keep talking for about 10 minutes on any subject whatsoever, but having a subject to talk is really helpful, because otherwise it's just me getting 100 fucking things out of a goddamn gacha machine. Which, boy, am I not a fan of this gacha machine. Did you know Warner Brothers made an anime version of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory starring Tom and Jerry? I think I might have. They actually did that scene? That I didn't know. In a bizarre... In a slightly unrelated note, did you know that there is a WWE Scooby-Doo crossover? and it has a scene where a boulder is coming down at the Scooby game, and John Cena jumps off of a mountain and catches the boulder while his theme song plays. I just wanted to bring that up because I thought that was hilarious. Oh, is that the link? Oh, shit. Chrysanthemum. We are at... Oh, we got lucky. We're at 95%. This is good. We are doing good. We haven't gotten the double lucky, though. No. Rose in vitro. Yeah, I'll have to look at that after the stream. Once we're done mining this fucking machine. I really hope in Danganronpa 2, I can just shove all of my coins in at once and they'll just give me all of the damn things. That would be a really good upgrade. Oh, double lucky! Nothing we're getting out of this is useful for us, though. Oh, we have free time, but we still can't talk to Toko. Or, not Toko. We can probably talk to Toko all we want. We can't talk to Kyoko, though. I am almost tempted to get, like, an auto-clicker to do this for me at this point. You know, I'm gonna say, I think this is a pretty good port. Oh, we got a lucky of the game, though. I liked how the mouse works. There's a lot of games where that have been ported from, like, other systems where the mouse just doesn't work. You'd think that if they were gonna go through the effort of porting a game onto PC, they'd go through the effort of porting the game onto the PC. You know, so it actually, like, works with the controls. Like, I get sometimes it would be hard for, like, a DS game or whatever, but, like, there's no reason that, like, a PlayStation game shouldn't just be able to be played with, like, a mouse and keyboard. Have you seen the DS1 port? Yeah, it's a nightmare. I've seen someone fight Seath at, like, God, what was it, 1 frame a second? I'm more making a point that this game... I I am grateful that this game works great. That's what I was just saying. So I'm grateful this game works great. I'm more upset that other games don't work great, like Dark Souls 1, for example. Or literally all of the Nep games. That just looks like a condom. No, I mean, like, I can use the mouse, I can click on stuff with the mouse. It uses WASD. The E key does things, I think. Tab is a button. It's not like, oh, open your inventory with Q, or P. I meant P. Or I. I'm just naming keys. Please move with IJKL. What was the game where I had to open... We played it on favorites list, favorite search, I think, where I had to open doors with, like, the stupidest button. It was like... I think it was Control... It was Alt, I think. I had to open doors with Alt. And I'm like, why was this... Oh, it was Bioshock, I think. I think it was Bioshock that had the really dumb control like that. Oh, fuck yeah, another lucky. We're also at 95%. I wonder if we're gonna beat this game with 100% of the gifts. That looked like a frame drop. Am I dropping frames? God damn it. Well, we'll never know, I guess. Oh, yeah, we're almost done. That's good news. Finally, we're gonna get back to just pestering this crazy girl. Unfortunately, you don't get their panties in this one. Oh, double lucky! Last 10. Will we get something good? Ah, lucky. Oh, double lucky. Triple lucky! Oh, was that new? That wasn't new. I thought that was new, because it was like... I don't remember seeing like a little devil jumpsuit before. probably the last time I'll have to do this. I don't think we're gonna get any more free time after this. I think the game gets right to the ending after this, doesn't it? Well, I guess not, because we're only halfway through. That's what it said last time, is we're only halfway through. I, of course, think it is completely fucking lying, though. And that's the last coin. Alright! Get me the fuck out of here. I should probably leave. Save this. Alright, I did not drop frames, but I will be right back. Oh, thank God. Alright. Alrighty. Alrighty. Where's our girl? Where is anyone? Why is she in the garden? Alright, whatever. Hey, what's up? It's Mr. Steal Your Girl. When are we ever gonna get out of here? Not that I have much to look forward to if I did get out. Should I hang out with Toko? Yeah, we're gonna hang out with Toko.
What's your problem?
What, more pity? Aren't you such a good person showing me all this pity? I spent some time with Toko. Toko and I grew a little closer today. Hell yeah, we're gonna give her a present. What are we gonna give her? What do you like, Toko? You like... I'm gonna give her a rose in vitro. Sorry, but I'm already engaged to Master, so I can't go on a date with you. If you're okay with that, I don't mind if you think about me. Seeing Toko so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. How the fuck are we getting sick? We're in a closed air environment. Probably because we're hanging out with Toko so much. Makoto, are you leering at me? Yeah, I am. What are you thinking? What are you planning to do to me? Should I talk with Toko while she's acting like this? Yeah, we're gonna talk to Toko while she's acting like this. I was perfectly happy spending time by myself. But I guess if you're so desperate for attention, I can hang out a little bit. I spent some time with a cold and distant Toko. Hell yeah. We're gonna give her... What do you like, Toko? Let's give her a cherry blossom bouquet. Fuck it. Fuck it. Kyoko's never around when we need her. Sorry, but I'm already engaged to Master, so I can't go on a date with you. If you're okay with that, I don't mind if you think about me. Seeing Toko so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. I won't stop. Ugh, I'm getting the chills. I feel kind of dizzy. I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body's reached its limit. As I dropped into my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness. Which is to say... I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the halls of my mind.
I understand.
That voice. It's so familiar. Ah, it's...
I understand.
It's me.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Huh? What am I trying to say?
Oh, this is all for Hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here. My dream just now... What? So strange. Huh?
Oh! Whoa!
Kyoko? What did you say?
Every day is peaceful, every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days, days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up to the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either. It was also the dream I'd had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? Check the knife drawer! I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. and I heard a voice I didn't really understand. And then... all of a sudden, I was awake. And there was a strange person standing next to my bed, wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember, Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? You could check the fucking knife drawer. I opened the drawer and... huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Those fuckers even took my toolkit. Wait, nothing's inside? That's strange, because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Also, I had a toolkit. Wait, that means... that guy took my toolkit! The knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. If that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was behind the mask? And why was Kyoko? What the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm going to figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. Hey everyone, I forgot to lock my door again and everything went really bad.
Photo?
Ah, Makoto. I'm French now. Makoto, what's... yup, that's Makoto, sure as the sky is blue. Hey, Hina. You really had me worried, you know. What happened to you last night? Worried? Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know. I mean, not that that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would wanna, you know. So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. Why did you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
Okay.
Let's go meet with everyone else. Then they can tell you all about it. That fucking camera. I just misclicked.
Okay.
So is everyone else waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? Yeah, I lost a rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? In the entire night? Bam, that was some smooth-ass movements. Ah, there he is.
Huh?
This is
Oh,
worse
hey,
than being
Makoto.
late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once.
What?
Jeez, to show up now like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed? Just like Hina said, everyone was there besides Kyoko. And then I noticed. They'd formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was. What the? Before I could catch myself, I'd cry out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, That's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not phased.
Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? I mean, there's a lot of people we can talk to in this situation, and I don't know what they want me to click on. So, we'll talk to Hina. Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? It isn't. What do you want us to say? Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fella lying around, then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. When I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma lay there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. He's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break,
So in other words...
then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected. They were probably scared of Master. They ran away in terror.
Could it be?
Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that, if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right? Yeah, that's what I figured it was. Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for light conversations. I just found something. What is it? It's... It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements and it's sure to go off. Motion sensor? For serious? I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're not fine. You're all Oh, I probably should have mentioned the motion sensor's off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. God, you're the world's most spineless worm of the century. Hey, come on, the century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. Whatever, just to hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not going to do anyone any good. Oh yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Hero put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at this point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could have been when I thought about it? I couldn't help but think back to the night before, being attacked by that masked figure. Maybe mention this to people. Hey, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Don't us. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh? So that's a no. What's some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear.
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're gonna break into the headmaster's room. Oh, that shit's already unlocked. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there, if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in a chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away, or are you going to fight? You're right, I'll go with you.
It's all clear now.
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, Master, to all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found our determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Oh, shit. Holy shit. Hey, Elise the Graceful, welcome. Alright, I guess we shall keep walking then. Yeah, there's a little bit of a stutter, that's weird. Naturally, Master's the one to show such bravery. Just make sure you don't get in his way.
Okay.
Sakura is going to be watching over us, so we're definitely going to find something to help us bring this to an end. We finally reached the climax, so let's hurry up and finish it before the mastermind catches us all.
Let's go.
This is where we expose every last detail of the mastermind. Is everyone ready? Alright, I guess you're all just gonna stand in the hallway, so I'll open it. It's locked, as expected. So, I thought this door was opened. So what are we gonna do? Isn't it obvious we're gonna tear this door off its hinges? Wait, but the rules say... We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore. But like Mikoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we're in there,
So in other words...
then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
Hey.
Okay, sure, but
What?
we've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we would have to do, so we have to do it. This is so beautiful.
I mean...
For serious?
What the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
Actually...
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? The thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Okay, what about that one thing? The thing in the tool shed.
Oh, so...
Oh yeah, the pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting, that could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, we just left the gym. It was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 o'clock on the dot right
It's
now.
all clear now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable. By myself?
Naturally.
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! With that, Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
For serious, though, are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all flubbist. No. I'm totally flabstaff. Fap sauce? Gross, where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill, where'd you come from?
You called for me and so I appeared.
Honestly, I think that's a better answer, but... Hello, it's the wondiferous, murdiferous fiend, here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe. Seeping imbecile? Oh, Master, you wound me with your executive-level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose. Seriously, though, did you forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is the level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery? Yep, now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life. I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What did you find? Corpse. Did you hear me? I said corpse. A corpse. That's right, found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden?
What did
Well
you
then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
say? Come on.
We're going to the garden. Oh, okay. Garden corpse. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... I saw someone lying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife, buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the? Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it? Oh shit, Chapter 5, Deadly Life. Just to make things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask, and whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're lying dead in front of me. I told you there's a corpse hanging out here. Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Maybe we should take the mask off immediately. Actually, if anything, I think this is probably right around when the investigation starts, so this is probably the perfect time to end the stream anyway. Let's see. Next Danganronpa is on Monday. Looks like we won't be able to finish this by the end of November, but that's okay. I don't mind cutting in a little bit to December. I don't know if there's going to be Final Fantasy on Sunday. We'll see. But anyway, hopefully everyone had fun. I certainly did. And I have been Sacrobolic, your Envoy of... Junko! Envoy of Hope, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.